Welcome to the Bridging the Generation podcast. I'm your host, Malak Arif, and today I got a very, very, very special guest. This brother straight out of Lynn, Massachusetts. You guys may know him from Tragic Allies, been putting it down in the game for the past 15 years, rhyming alongside artists such as Westside Gunn, Daniel Son, Smooth, a lot of the dope independent artists in the game. And it's a pleasure and an honor to introduce wordsmith, lyricist extraordinaire, the father of the splash, the one and only Estee Nack. Let's go. Estee Nack, man, what's going on?
Yeah, I fucking spelled my name wrong in the group chat shit.
Fuck that shit,
I
man.
Fucked up. I put Nack Chan. I'm like, I guess why is the question best asked for the 85? That's why I wasn't included.
Oh, shit. It's all good.
Thanks for having me, man. We out here, no shave November, and my nigga, we lit, bro.
Nah, hey, fam. I hope you got some time, man. We about to chop it on some real shit, man. I know you getting set up and all that, man. But I want to talk this music, man. Let me know when you ready, brother. I'm ready.
What's up? We out here. Let's talk. I'm already leaned back, son. So you know what I'm saying?
Man. Hey, Nack, man. First of all, man, great to have you to the platform, man. It's an honor and a privilege, man. I've been following your career for like about the past 4 years, man. As far as a solo act, we talk about Tragic Allies, man. I'm going back to like 2009. I'm about 2 years late on that right there, but I'm tapped in. Man. So look, hey, how's everything going on with the COVID and shit, man? How everything, in Mass, man? How you feeling?
Well, shit, Mass, a liberal Commonwealth state, man. So it's kind of, you already see what time I'm on, son. I'm shacked up, G. If I ain't hugged up, I'm in the mini mansion, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Mini mansion, no doubt, man. Hey, you know what? I thought that was just a title, man. I ain't realized that you actually called it the spot, the crib, the mini mansion, man. I know you got the mini mansion EP, volume 1 and volume 2, man. We gonna get into all that shit, brother.
I mean, that's where it all goes down. You know what I'm saying? This is the motherfucker, the Terror Dome, son.
No doubt, man. So look, hey, man, like I said, man, I hope you got some time, man, because I want to go back to the beginning, man. I did my research, man, and you elusive, man. You one of them elusive dudes, man. You're not in one place, man. So what I say that today to say this, man, I want to get into the background, man. I want to know I want to know more about you, man. And I want to go back to like where all this shit started, man. So let's talk about, man, where exactly you from, brother?
I'm from Lynn, Massachusetts, by way of Dominican Republic.
Okay, no doubt. Now, is Lynn? How far is Lynn from Boston, man? Y'all consider yourself part of the Boston metro area?
This is part of the Boston metro area, but it's not like Queens or Brooklyn is part of New York. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we don't got Boston police and shit like that. Like, we on a whole different county. You know what I mean?
So
we in what's called North Shore, Mass.
Okay. So would you say y'all kind of like share the same culture and shit?
Not really. Like, certain areas, maybe, you go to like places like Jamaica Plain back in the days, you know what I mean? Or maybe now Dorchester, there's a lot more Dominicans out there.
Okay. See,
Lynn is very Hispanic. Once you cross to the North Shore, it becomes very Hispanic. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, no doubt. See, I went to Boston, Massachusetts, man, when I was like 17. We talking about the mid 90s. I was in Roxbury. So that at that time, I remember I had a partner, man. He was telling me that he was about to shoot out to Lynn. But to me, man, I'm thinking that's like hours and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because the nigga took like a minute to come back. I don't know what he was doing when he went out there, man. But up until hearing about you, man, was like the last time I heard of Lynn, man. So give me a little history, man, about the history of Lynn, Massachusetts, man, because you really putting them on the map right now, man, as far as I'm concerned, brother.
Yo, Lynn, as a matter of fact, was established in like 1650. You know, it's like 1649 or some shit like that. It's an old ass city. And even since back then, it's been the slum. It's been the grime. It's been the hustle. The fucking pirates and shit used to, Lynn, the city of sin. You never go out the way you come in. You ask for some water, they give you some gin. It's the damnest place I've ever been in. Hardy har. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
But that stigma kind of stayed with it. Lynn was it became like a thriving city. Okay. They made like shoes during the Revolutionary War.
Oh shit.
So during the fucking during the Industrial Revolution, Lynn became a thriving city. And there was all sorts of shit out here. But after the fall of the industry, you know what I mean? The big old warehouses and manufacturing plants. It's pretty much that story in America. The mill cities and the cities with the factories.
Yeah. Okay.
So it brought in a lot of immigrants.
Okay.
And after the mills went down, you know what I'm saying? So did it that little short span of the Lynn's prominence. People pretty much disrespected. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere you go, people are, you from Lynn, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we love it for what it is, and we got a particular culture here that we find glorious. You know what I'm saying?
That's beautiful.
We express ourselves a certain way. There's a boxer from Lynn right now that's making noise. He's fighting on Golden Boy. He had a fight last week, I think, or the week before.
Okay, I'm a boxing fanatic, man. Who we talking about? Let me see if I know who you talking
about. Speedy Rashidi Ellis.
I swear to God, man, I had no idea. I thought he's from. And you might get mad, man, but I thought he's from Boston, man.
I mean, listen, man, it happens, man. But look at him.
Sorry, man.
Look at his drip, son. Look at the way he move and the way his aura fly. You know what I'm saying?
He's nice as shit. I'm not even gonna lie. He's nice.
Yeah. Now, when you look at guys like Speedy Rashidi, you know what I'm saying? You see the energy of the brothers. You know what I'm saying? And sisters, because we got we got some fly women out here, man. That
no doubt.
That like, and I'm not even talking about rapping. I'm just talking about like we live the culture, because hip hop ain't just rapping. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
The street culture is you know what I'm saying? Hip shit. So,
no doubt.
The way we express ourselves, man, is just always fly. It's always extravagant. Usually, to a level arrogant. We have opportunities here that some people perhaps would have in other areas, man.
Okay.
Diversity here, different islands that people come from. You know what I'm saying? The different, the Africans out here. You know what I'm saying? Like
Cape Verdean, man. My homeboy, he was a Cape Verdean.
Yeah, the Cape Verdeans out in Boston.
Yeah, my man, he was Cape Verdean, man. He one of them real. I ain't gonna talk shit about my man, but he was extra, man. He was on some grimy shit, man. So I'm not gonna say all Cape Verdeans like that. Shout out to my man Lulu, my man Lulu, man. He a wild nigga, man.
Shout out Lulu, man. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, bro. Man. Some kids just went down out there. Cape Verdean brothers right there. They was making some noise with the rap music, man. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of Cape Verdeans out there. We don't see them so much in Lynn. Dominicans,
no doubt,
mostly. The Central Americans. The Central Americans, anyway, the Dominicans turn up.
Okay.
The Latinos come after. They come in
No
like, yo,
doubt,
what's
no
up?
doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
No,
the Latinos kind of roll like that. You know what I'm saying?
I love that, man. I love how you rep, rep your culture, man. I love how you rep your city, man. And I feel like, like I said, man, I feel like you putting Lynn on the map, man. I know you, like you said, I know y'all got, you got your history and shit, man. But I'm gonna be honest, man. When I think of Lynn, man, I think of Estee Nack right now, man. So, it is what it is.
Well, I'm flattered. I'm flattered.
Hey, it's all good, man. So look, hey,
I'm working hard, B. You know what I mean?
Hey, fam, we about to get into all that, man. We about to get into all. I wanted to always ask someone from the Boston area about this, man, because I had a partner, man, that he's also from that area, not Lynn, but he told me that Whitey Bulger used to have a spot out there, man. Is that true?
In Lynn?
Yeah, man. That's what he told me. I'm not from the area.
I mean, yeah, and not even just Whitey Bulger. Like the Italians did too. You know what I'm saying? Like, guys from the Italians, because Whitey was at war with the Italians from the north.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay.
So but then now this area is more their area, the Italians. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
But motherfuckers. He might have been talking about the movie
Black Mass.
Yeah, the Black Mass. Yeah, there's a scene where there's a body right on the Marsh Road. That's right down the street from the mini mansion. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit! Get the fuck out of here! You serious?
Yeah, if I had a strong enough arm, I could probably throw a football that way.
Oh shit, that's wild, man. I had to mention it, man. He said, he told me, man, ask Nack, man, when you get up here, man, ask him about that, man. So, hey, that's my man Ronnie, man. He told me to ask you that shit, man.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about the particular spot. You know what I'm saying? But I'll tell you one thing: his ops run this whole shit
to this day. Hey, look, we ain't gonna. Hey, I'm not even gonna get all into the particulars about that shit, man. Because
I mean, they ain't running up. They ain't running what happens out here in this. As far as like that's the other community. You know what I'm saying? Like, not the street community. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I got you.
Maybe back. That's what it's different cultural entanglements. You know what I'm saying? That shit really don't affect it.
Hold on.
It ain't like that. It ain't like that bullshit motherfucking movie. With this guy with Mark Wahlberg and shit, where they was talking like the Dominicans is just out here just little street thugs and shit. The Irish guys call on to go like put in work and shit. Like want some thug 1, thug 2 shit. Yeah, not the Departed. It was Mark Wahlberg. It was a recent joint with homeboy from Wakanda. Big guy from Wakanda. I forgot what it was called. It's a recent flick in Boston. They got the Trinitarios. They got the Trinitarios in it, just like applying pressure. Like
21 Bridges. Okay.
Yo, Google that shit, dog. Google that shit.
I know what you
Mark Wahlberg Boston flick. Google that shit, son. I wasn't feeling that, son.
Nah. Broken City. Broken City.
No, because it's not. Because it's kind of like a comedy, like you know what I'm saying. It's not really like a serious jump off. In fact, they filmed a lot of it in Lynn.
You got me now.
They filmed a lot of it in Lynn. When Lil Bro said, "I'm gonna know right away," and I'm gonna cry. Yeah, put Mark Wahlberg movies in Boston.
Okay. Yeah, I know Wahlberg from that area, man, and I know Black. I know y'all got Black Mass and Departed, man. So look, so while you googling that shit, man, like tell me a little bit about like growing up, man, in Lynn, man, and how you guys like, how you guys like separated yourselves, man, from like the Boston culture, man. Because a lot of people when they think of when they think of Massachusetts, man, they think of Boston, man. So what was the music scene like? What was the music scene like back in in Lynn, around this time? Cause me and you about the same age, man.
All right. First and foremost, I don't deal with no separation, Slum.
Okay.
So I have no intention on separating myself from Boston.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I this is all. I mean, listen, man.
Nah, keep it funky. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, the world belongs to the original man, son. So
Facts.
you know what I mean. I'm just here building that and on and representing my little portion and my little part.
No
I don't
doubt.
want to separate myself from anybody. I'm adding on, if anything. With
No doubt.
I'm
No
putting
doubt.
things together. You know,
Okay.
here in Lynn, it was Cypher City. You know what I'm saying? It was Cypher City. Everybody rap.
No
Everybody
doubt.
rap in Lynn. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like, some people figured that they was gonna take it a step further and start getting into studios and things like that.
Okay.
Building their own little studio, putting their little teams together.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, when I came up, there was ciphers, man. Ciphers on corners. There was glorious battles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you know, when I think of you know, the history of you know, a lot of people forget about this, man. But what's the brother, man? Rest in peace, man. Guru. He's from out there, man.
Yeah, he's from the Berry. Yeah, he's from Roxbury. At OG too.
Yeah, yeah. Big Shug, he from out there too, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, yeah.
So we y'all also got what was the group, man? Man, you guys had the group now.
Almighty RSO.
The Almighty RSO, man. So
Benzino, yeah.
Yeah, before Made Man. I remember that back when I was like 12, 13, man.
Yeah, word is bond. Yeah, the Almighty RSO put on heavy, man.
Yeah, no doubt, man. So who was some of like the MCs, man, that like influenced you, man? Because you got a very, very, very distinctive style and flavor, man. And I know you all about unity and everything, man. But you yourself, brother, let's just keep it funky, man. You stand out, man. So who were some of the MCs that influenced you?
Shit. First time I ever wrote a verse was after like Mobb Deep, Give Up the Goods. That's the first time I wrote a verse. But like before that, I like the Wu-Tang.
Okay.
I like fucking Buckshot Shorty. I fuck with Buckshot Shorty hard.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Keep going, man.
World, man. Like Nas, you know what I'm saying? Biggie. I mean, I'm not really much of like, I didn't really, you know, those are my guys. You know, more so like Ray and Ghost.
Okay.
Or the Wu, you know, Ray and Ghost.
No doubt.
Mev.
So look. Like I said, man, I'm listening to some of your influences, man, and I love how, you know, even though you got different influences from what you do, you know, as far as the styles, but you know, when did you decide to, like, you know what, man, I'm about to take this shit serious, man, and this is something that I want to pursue? What made you pursue this? You know, get into this genre, man, and start rapping?
I was better than everybody else.
Hey, did you ever get into like battle rapping and shit? 'Cause I know you just mentioned cypher.
That's how I know I was better than everybody else. I never took an L. And there was animals here, you know, like aside from like guys like that, you know, there was local like influence, like my brothers, like, you know what I'm saying, like the ciphers, you know what I'm saying, like I can't yeah, that was passed mad passively, right?
Oh shit, wow, man. Hey, this is authentic, man.
That was the perfect pass.
Yeah, man. That was Bledsoe.
What is behind?
Very Glenn, man. So look, I want to talk about, man. I want to move on a little bit, man, and you know, I always wanted to ask you, man, you know, like, did you ever like cross paths with like, you know, like coming up, man, did you ever cross paths with like Terminology and Static Selector? Because I know you guys from the same area, man, but you guys, you know, you guys do kind of, I wouldn't say your music is very different. I wouldn't say you guys are too different, but coming up, did you ever cross paths with those guys?
I mean, you know, I used to go out to the shows back in the days.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, you know, I would see brothers out there, you know what I'm saying? I would be out there. We, you know, cross paths like that, but we never did no work or nothing like that.
Okay. Okay.
or had no serious discussions about music. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay. So look, I remember, like I said, man, the first time I heard you, man, was like in '07, man. Not '07, it was '09. I'm 2 years late to the party, man. And I remember a brother telling me he sent me something on MySpace. This is how old this shit was, man. And this was the first time I heard Tragic Allies, man. And I'm like, yo, who are these guys, man? I didn't think this type of hip hop was still
Something in
existing, man.
MySpace.
So like tell me about you guys putting together Tragic Allies with Code 9 and Purpose and Paramount. I always mess his name up, man. Paranorm, man. How did you guys come together, man, and put that that beautiful thing together, man?
That was it was actually put together originally by Purpose and my brother Fuji. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay.
He was murdered this summer.
Oh, sorry to hear that, man. Rest in peace, bro.
Yeah, rest in peace. They put it together though. They did, the initial work. They bought an MPC, started making beats.
Right.
And that was pretty much like my introduction to like a self-sufficient world, you know what I'm saying? They had beats. I had figured out a little way to record.
Okay.
On the computer. This was back, like compact Presario days, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I had figured out how to use Cool Edit.
This before Fruity Loops. It's before Fruity Loops.
Oh yeah. Or at least before Fruity Loops was like in people's hands. I had Fruity Loops at the time, but I didn't understand it yet.
Okay.
But at the time I knew how to record on Cool Edit Pro.
Okay.
So now they had the MPC and they would get studio time and all this other shit. This is before studio time is really nothing now. You know what I mean? Exactly. It's not really, the value isn't the same. Back in the day, it's like, yo, I'm about to go to the studio, man. You know what I'm saying? Niggas go nuts. Yo, studio, drop all the plans. We go to the studio. Niggas go, you know what I'm saying? Get the E&J, get all the weed. We going to the studio to like be there. You know what I'm saying? It was this go to the studio experience, No doubt. A motherfucker go get a a computer. The laptops wasn't really the issue there. At that time, a laptop was really like a, what I mean? The same as a desktop.
That's when studios was like shit, about $100 an hour, man, back then, man.
Yeah.
Or more.
Yeah. But motherfucker would get a computer and like plug up a headphone as the microphone and be like, yo, I got the studio, son. We about to have a cipher.
Oh man.
We about to do a cipher. So, so we was doing that little thing, you know what I'm saying? Like I had that little thing going on Chatham Street, you know what I'm saying? So I had my 23 Chatham, that was Deuce Trey is it's always been a 23 thing, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So like I had my thing going on at Deuce Trey, and these brothers was getting in the labs and working. So I started like going to like sessions, sitting in the sessions with them, and going on, getting on, one or two joints here and there, boom, boom, boom. We started just like, motherfuckers, like I was getting on every track. Like they're like, yo, Nack, get on this. You know what I mean? So it's like every track now I'm on it. You know what I mean? So it's like, hey, yo, Nack, you the Tragic Ally now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so y'all, so you guys didn't, like, it wasn't just you and them just come together. Like they already had this thing, and then
it's an organism. Yeah, it's an organism. It's an organism. Things go and come and leave and bring and come in and come out and activate and deactivate and come back again 5 years from now. Like this shit is a life. You know what I mean? It's a life of its own.
No doubt, man. So look, I remember, man, that the Gray Skies mixtape. That was the first project that introduced me to you guys, man. What was it like, man? Like, I don't know if you remember that, man, that Gray Skies mixtape, man. That was my shit. I still had that somewhere upstairs, man. But
I feel like I got a copy. I was picking up some stuff, and I ended up running into a little copy that I had picked up from Purpose during the summertime. Yeah, I haven't ran that tape for a long time.
See, I do my research, brother. I do my that I'm gonna be honest, man. I've had that. Like I said, I've had that for at least about 10 years now. I had that CD for about 10 years.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. Yeah, it's been a lot of moons since then, man. I've done a lot of things. I've done a lot of things since then.
Nah, I know. Like I said, man, I want to go back to the beginning, man. We go lead our way up to what you got going now, man. But I really feel like, man, that Tragic Allies period, man. One of my favorite songs, man, around that time, that Boomerang Theory, that was my shit, man. That Boomerang Theory, that Cold Blooded, always wanted to ask you, man,
Lord T Double, hell yeah.
Yes, sir. Man. How was it like putting that project together, man? Because, bro, when that shit came out, man, I swear, man, I was playing that motherfucker for probably like a week straight, man. That shit did not come out the CD deck, man, when that shit dropped, brother.
Word. Yeah, that shit was a wave, Lord. We were just getting my man's Proof. He go by Eddie Knight now.
Okay.
He had a little spot in his mom's basement, and she lived in a project called Marion Gardens. So, we just like bug out. We just, we used to go over there to just kick it nonetheless, you know what I'm saying? So it was more so like we was just, just kicking it, man. It's, be like, yo, boom, we're gonna come in tomorrow and, bang out. Okay. And, we just go in there, bang shit, you know what I'm saying? Bang shit out. Sometime right how the joint's ready or right on the spot.
Right.
It's kind of like how we rock, you know what I'm saying, here. Like we just do, right. Just do the thing. So it was fun. That's when Code 9, we started, throwing them, pretty much the same way like Purpose and Fuji, you know what I mean, did with me when I was like, when they wanted like me to like, do more things.
Okay.
They just throw me on the joints. So, we just started throwing Code on the joints for that project. And yeah, man, that's what it was, man. Like, we was starting to make a little more prominence.
No doubt.
And yeah, it was dope, man. It was fun, man. You know what I'm saying?
I love that project, man. Like I said, man, I know I was a couple of years late, man. But when y'all dropped, they giving it up for you guys, man. Around that time.
I mean, it was pretty much the same energy we get now.
Okay. You said it's pretty much the same. Right.
Pretty much the same energy we get now. It's always been the same energy, just
Okay. Now the reason why I asked you that, because I remember I don't know if it was an interview that I was watching from a while back, or maybe an article that I read, man. And I remember you saying like, you guys came in like at the tail end. You guys kind of like came in at the tail end of an era, and because at the time, man, the South was really popping and everything, man. And could you go a little bit in depth of what you meant by that, if you remember what you said in that particular interview, because I found that very profound, man, because I kind of agree with you, man. If you do remember exactly that particular interview, man, because it was interesting, man, because when you guys came in, the sound of music was just different. Let's just keep it a vein, man. You know what I'm saying? So what did you mean by like you guys was kind of like coming in like the tail end of an era?
You know what it is, bro? There was the 2000s was like a cultural revolution.
Talk about it.
Niggas got internet, bro. Niggas got internet, man. So suddenly motherfuckers like, suddenly you see somebody back in the days, that's the era when you see somebody and you be like, you ain't really from around here, son. You know what I'm saying? Or it's like that's the kid with the family from New York. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Back in
the internet changed a lot of shit, man. I think it played a role, man, as far as like the good and the bad, man. But
so peep it though. You know what I'm saying? So like, with that being said, there was a cultural shift that occurred as a direct result of that. because now with the internet, all minds are one. You just choose which mind you gonna be, right?
Facts.
So like the South music, which was already buzzing, you know what I mean? Like the you know, they had their different versions and they names for it in different places. You know, I used to be in Miami when I was a child. My father moved to Miami when I was 2 years old to go pursue salsa and yayo dreams. You know what I'm saying?
They just snuck that in there, but go ahead, man.
You know what I'm saying? So when I would go out there and visit them, you know, I'd see the big donks with the, you know, the donks with the big wheels and the bass and that the 808 driven type of beats that was, you know, a little more dragged than the 808 driven beats of the 80s from New York. You know, it was a bit different.
Hell yeah.
So you know, that's pretty much what started to come up with the advent of the internet. You know, on the internet, people found like, oh shit, there's just like other whole turn up culture that's not so serious. You know what I'm saying? And it's sometimes it's a lot easier to like deal with that. And actually, sometimes it feels a lot better. You know what I'm saying? Than to like hear these niggas talking about how, you know, niggas is getting shot and you know, Cuddies is dying and you know the shit that niggas deal with, like just you know, trying to figure it out after graduating or not graduating high school, or graduating high school and all your friends ain't graduate high school, and you know you got ideas and shit like that. And, you know, and they all trying to drag you down, and you know you the one trying to drag them down. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of time it's just like, nigga, pop a pill. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck all that shit, bro. Like, so I fucks with it. You know what I'm saying? I fucks with it. You know, I'm like, you know, like I was on that Jeezy, you know, hypnotized. I command you nigga to get money. I'm like, word. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm with it. You know what I mean? But it's like, that didn't mean I wanted to go become like a South rapper. You know what I'm saying? Or do anything like that. So we just like went extra hard. You know, I think we went a little too hard. Trying to preserve the essence, man. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like we preserve the essence just by fucking, you know what I'm saying? Just by fucking karate chopping shit. You know what I'm saying?
There you go, man. Nah, I agree, man. I agree. I like how you put that, man. As far as like, you know, you hold and stand, you standing firm in what you do, but you know you also able to accept and appreciate other cultures, man. That's dope.
Nigga, I'm turned up.
Facts.
I'm turned up. Yo, son, you know what I'm saying? I was in Miami, turned up as young. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I remember I was just watching
in the 2000s. What's that?
I was just watching that that video, man, with you and Al Divino in Miami, man. They dropped, I believe, like last year, man. With, you know, I'm trying to figure out which the name of the one, man. I don't remember the one, man, but it's the one with Al Divino. He doing the robot and shit, man.
Oh, that's my joint. Yeah, that's my joint. That's
That's your shit, but I remember that part.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's
you jumping in the pool with the Jordan 1s on and shit, man.
Yeah, that's what the fuck joint is that? I don't even be knowing I don't know no titles or anything. I just be dripping and splash. It's just a whirlpool of information, man. I don't be knowing shit, man.
Nah, I like that about you though, man. Because one thing I like about your style, man, is you know you preserving the essence, man, but you do it in a way, man, where it's fun, man. I still feel like you enjoying yourself, man. And I want to talk about. I want to go a little step further, man, as far as like you know when you guys dropped the y'all last project with Tragic Allies, man. And I noticed, man, there was like a shift, man, in the sound and the content a little bit, man. You know, you guys had like 60 Second Assassin on on one joint, on the interlude on that the tree, what's the Tree of Life project?
Tree of Knowledge of Good and Evil, right?
Tree of Knowledge, I apologize. Tree of Knowledge of Good and Evil. You had Killer Priest on Picture Perfect, man. He was on the outro, man. So what influences, man, what influences would you say, man, that shifted the sound and the content of your music just a little bit, man? If you don't mind talking about it.
Well, we pretty much just like we pretty much just had Purpose at the helm, God in the shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So for the most part, it was like, yo, color through the shoot. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And we went for it, and we helped to curate the aesthetic for it. You know what I mean?
Got you. I got you.
So like I said, we all we love Wu-Tang coming up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people would say that like we resemble Killer Army and shit like that early on. So yeah, I really didn't. My guys are more like, yo, hey, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know about that, man, because I remember all that Sons of Man and Killer Army shit, man. Y'all stand out. You guys are different than me, man. But hey, I let niggas rock.
Yeah. That's what it is, man. People, a lot of time people want to compare you to somebody, and like, I really don't want to compare myself to anybody, man. Like, I want to just be me.
Okay.
And
that's
why a lot of times I don't care what they like anybody want. Like people with strong opinions of what they want to do. Like it's just like, do I feel it or do I not feel it? You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm not feeling the beat, I'm not on it. If I'm feeling it, yeah, I'll feel it. But people, I don't give a fuck about people strong opinions and shit like that. I'm just like trying to
I like that, man. I could definitely tell by the music, man. So around this time, man, after that, man, surely you guys kind of separated after that, man. What what led to you guys separating eventually? As far as like the group formation, man, because I felt like I love what you guys had, man. You guys had some great great music, man. Like you had the Track of the Week series, man, with that Missile and Guns, and the Filthy Animals joint, man, with Singapore. Whatever happened to Singapore, by the way, man? What happened to him, man?
I just did a song with Singapore last week.
Yo, shout out to Singapore, yo. He was dope as shit, man.
Word is bond. Singapore is dope as shit.
I'm only saying that, man, because I haven't heard from him since that Filthy Animals joint, man. He like you said, man, he's dope.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him know that we need him to get, you know what I'm saying? I actually gotta get him back up here. I I did a joint with him not too long ago. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I would love to hear some more some more fire from that dude, man.
Singapore King is a tragic ally too.
What? Oh, okay. I thought he was just like an affiliate, man, because I noticed he was on a lot of he was on a few songs, man. But I never, I never counted him as a like a tragic ally.
All our affiliates is tragic allies too. You a tragic ally now.
Oh man, hey, appreciate that, man. I'm honored, man. I'm honored and I'm humbled, man. I appreciate that shit, man. Hey, matter of fact, where y'all get that name from, man? Who came up with that? Because I always thought that was the name that really got me, like, that really opened my eyes to you guys, man. Because around that time, man, I'm going through my whole Muslim 5% phase and all that, man. So I really like that's what gravitated me towards you guys, man. And I see you guys working with Killer Priest, who I'm a diehard Killer Priest fan, man. And so I'm just listening to the music, like it's relating to what I'm going through at that time, man. So who came up with that name, man?
That's all Purpose and Fuji. You know what I'm saying? They already had the organism, flowing before before I became a part of it.
Okay. Always, like I said, man. I said if I get another question, man, if I get you on here, I gotta ask. Cause I think that's one of the dopest hip hop group names, man. Of all time, man. Tragic Allies.
That's
man.
why it's still a part of what like that brand is still a part of what 23 Incredible. naturally on paper, I can't have Tragic Allies as a business. You know what I'm saying? 23 Incredible is 23 Incredible Tragic Allies. That's literally that's what you know what I mean? It's just it's short. You know what I mean? It don't have the rest of the full name. It's 23 Incredible Tragic Allies.
No doubt. Shit, I just put that shit together, man. That shit makes sense, man.
Yeah.
I like that.
You know what I mean?
That, I like
but
that.
As far as let me answer your question from before, G.
Go ahead.
You had asked as far as like the separation. There was really no separation in a sense. You know what I mean? The real original ideal is for everybody to be themselves, to be self-sufficient.
Okay. Gotcha.
And to like do their own thing. But just also come together as allies. You know what I mean? As allies. Like we got our own life. That's
Nah, they all dope, man. You guys are all dope, man, in your own right, man. I still I still check out Purpose, man, when he drops a project, man, and Code 9, man, he's still out here, man. And but I noticed, man, and maybe like I said, man, I noticed like Purpose and Paranon.
You got it. You good, son.
Fair enough, man. I noticed, man, like they started producing a little bit more around that time, man. Not saying that they wasn't producing, when you guys, first initiated the whole Tragic Allies
indeed
formation, but I noticed they start producing a little bit more, man. So, like what was, what was going on in your life as far as like being, going out and establish yourself as like a solo artist, man. How was that?
Well, shit, I decided that in like 2008. What am I talking about? 2008? Probably like 2014.
I was about to say, yeah, it's a little later than that, yeah.
Yeah, about 2014 that I was going to, set up, start setting up a little lab.
Okay.
And, from then on, I got the mini mansion, set up the lab.
It's been history ever since, man. Yeah.
Here we are. You know what I mean? Like now instead of, we got the lab in Lynn. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The lab was outside of Lynn.
No doubt. But look, hold on. Before we about to talk about that solo career, this is where I really want to. We about to go in now. But before we go in, man, on the solo Estee Nack career, man, I want to talk about you linking with linking with Tragedy Gaddafi, man. Like what happened with that, man? With the 7 gems, man. That was my shit. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. I wanted to see more of that, man. Like I like that time to ponder, man. That I'm reckless, man. That without you joint with man Tragedy. I thought that was a beautiful thing, man. Like what happened with that, man?
What do you mean? What happened with that? Well, you the 7 gem formation?
Yeah, man. How did you guys put that together, man? And
we had initially hollered at Tragedy.
Me and you around the same age, man. So Tragedy a little older than us, man. So how did you link? How did you link with an OG like that, man? The intelligent hoodlum, man. Because I grew up listening to him as a kid, man. How did you link with Trage, man?
Perp had initially hollered at him to do a joint, so we had reached out for him to do a joint with us, and we had not done the joint yet. You know what I'm saying? So like time went by, and like we just didn't do the joint, and then one time he came out here to do a show, and this was like 2011 around that time, and somehow we started building like just as 5%ers.
Okay. No.
Like I don't know how in the networks I started building with with the God, you know, just building on mathematics and somehow we connected and we was just building on the culture.
Okay.
And he came to do a show out in Boston, and you know, we went out to go fuck with him. From then on, he came, he did the joint that he was gonna do, and then he wanted to get some beats. We ended up just doing joints, man. We just, you know, the same way shit happens. We was just dumping, you know what I mean? Like it was just a natural dumping. And he works fast, you know, he can write a verse in fucking 10 minutes, you know what I'm saying? We could do the same thing. So, you know, we kind of just, you know, he stayed out here for like a week. You know what I'm saying? We was just getting up every day, just, you know, banging shit out.
Yeah, man. I you know, when I think about you guys linking with him, man, I'm like, man, you got the, you know, you guys were like bridging the gap, man, from the, you know, the old school, and I hate to say old school, man, but you know, he a little older than us, man, but I love how you guys.
I mean, he was a young guy in the 80s, so yeah, it's old school, you know what I mean? Yeah, he was younger than those dudes, though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. He was a kid when you know, with the Juice Crew. With the Juice Crew, man. He was, matter of fact, he was the youngest one. I believe.
Yeah, he was a teenager.
Yeah, he was a teenager, man. Because I remember when I got that project, I believe his first project, I think he was like 17, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he was a boy.
Yeah, but you know, did the aura of just being around like a Juice Crew, you know, like I look at you, man, and I'm gonna keep it funky, man. Like you the type of dude, man. It just seemed like nothing like phases you, man. Like nothing, the wow factor, man. But when you being around him, man, and knowing that he's original Juice, like did that affect you, or you know, how was that, man? Just being around, you know, original Juice Crew member at that time, man. So I know you work with dudes that's in the industry, man, but man, we talk about the intelligent hoodlum, man. Like,
naturally, I was honored. But you know, being a man that got, you know, I got knowledge of myself, bro.
Exactly.
I'm cordial and respectful. I give flowers and I give love and praise. But I don't idolize any man. Aside from, you know, I don't even idolize that voice inside my head. You know what I'm saying? That powers my physical. I don't, you know, there's no idolatry, man. It's just love and respect.
I love that,
and respect. And you know, that's what I expect in return. So, you know, I even get uncomfortable sometimes when it's like a little too much love, you know. It's, you know, sometimes it's, you know, it's you know, I don't know if it's real, you know what I mean?
Exactly. Now I feel you, man.
So, you know, I was definitely thrilled to work with him.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me? You know, the God is shown and proven to be one of the elite pens of all time.
Man,
and
that's
one of the most conceptual artists that brought concepts that wasn't mainstream woke concepts before all that shit. You know what I mean? Like
that's 100%. That's 100% right there.
You know what I'm saying? So I love like Tragedy, Gaddafi, Dead Prez, Paris.
Yeah. You
know what I'm saying? Aside from that, it was like the regular.
Can't forget Rakim, man. Can't forget the God.
Well, I mean more so like putting out like the pieces of vital information about and social analysis.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Whereas like
that shit.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But it's still being hard and it's still like, you know what I mean? Not being on some like preaching shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nah, I feel you, man. I had, like I said, man, I know that you're a humble guy, man, because like I said, man, you represent the nation of gods of the earth, man. So I already know, man, where you stand with that. But at the same time, I still want to ask you, how was
I'm a lost 5%.
Okay.
I'm a lost 5%. I love Allah.
Exactly. Okay. I stand corrected.
Although we are a nation of gods and earths and righteous people.
That is true.
Righteous people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We know who the original man is. We know who the color man is. You know what I'm saying?
That's all that matters. That.
So we can have God's earths and civilized people because Allah taught Azrael.
That's facts. That's facts. I love how you drop, how you stay dropping them jewels, man.
Allah
Even
told
now,
Barry
man.
Gothard. Allah was hanging around with the mayor's aide, Barry Gothard,
Exactly.
who wrote about him, a man called Allah. You know
Hey
what I'm
man,
saying?
I love it, man. I love it, man. So look, I wanna go fast forward a little bit, man. We want to talk about, like when you went out and started your solo career, man, and you dropped the book of Knack, man. I'm gonna be honest, like outside looking in, and you could correct me if I'm wrong, but it seemed like, man, there was a shift, man, as far as the transformation, man, as a man, and what you embody, what you personify, man, musically and as a man. Could you touch on that a little bit? And if I'm saying something different, man, but sonically I heard something different, and what I was seeing from you, man, it looked different. So if you could touch on that a little bit, man, I would appreciate it.
Yo, some brothers, they say that they born alive in two times. They born alive through the womb, and then born alive through the wisdom, which is then
Talk
you
about it.
become born alive in the mind, because through the wisdom you get the understanding. So boom,
Mm,
it's wow, you born again through understanding.
mm.
So I got knowledge. I got knowledge. I got knowledge. In 2008. That's when I got That's when I got this knowledge.
Mm.
Um, but I didn't know God was real yet. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that God was real. I thought God was a mystery, even though I was saying there is no mystery God.
Okay.
So I still thought God was a mystery. You know what I'm saying? Like
Like a
I was,
mythical.
yeah. I didn't understand how real God is, and that
Mm.
you could be on top of the world, because I was on top of the world.
No doubt.
You know,
No
and
doubt.
fuck the rap shit. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-uh.
You know, but sure as hell, a lot of things came crumbling, and a lot of things had to be rebuilt.
Mm.
And this is what men do. You feel me?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? God, destroy and rebuild. The 8 is an infinity symbol when it's sideways.
There
You know
you
what I
go.
mean? So,
No doubt.
things became, I became a different. I became, I became who I am now, which is somebody who's born every day.
Okay.
So I'm not just born once or twice. I'm
Mm.
born every day, every second of the day. You know what I mean?
Mm. Mm. Nah,
So
I love that, man.
that process began. That process began. That process began around 2011, and events and things of that nature that happened from that to 2014 pretty much culminated that project, and my ideas in that project,
Mhm.
and things going on in the city, and all that.
Cause I noticed, man, that like listening to that project, and I know now Purpose. You link back up with Purpose, man. How was it linking back up with him to do that project, man? I know like you told me, man. You guys never really like broke up, man. But how was it? Choosing him to produce that project. How was that?
And Purpose is very detailed, man. He's a
Mm-hmm.
real detail oriented, um, producer and artist. He's an artist, and um, he's very clear on what he's trying to do.
Mm.
In the moment, you know what I'm saying? Because he's clear about what he wants to feel from the music.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
So we did a lot of joints that was that was getting remixed. You know what I'm saying? So he's going through. He's doing remixes. So it was a strenuous process. I wrote it relatively quickly. I wrote most of it. I wrote most of that shit. Right. I was telling the queen last week. I wrote most of this shit going back and forth from her house. She had a crib over there near Fenway Park in Boston. I wrote
Okay.
that shit driving. I wrote that shit driving on Route 20, What is it? Route 20 is the little Charles River Parkway there. You know what I'm saying? I used to write. I write a whole song on the way to the crib, like like 25 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Because I just record shit.
So look, hey Nack. So again, man, I'm a fan. We go dig into this catalog, man. I know you got a lot of music, man, and we go get into the meats and potatoes, man. But I said, man, you know what? The purpose of my platform, man, is to really like acknowledge and give flowers, man, to artists like yourself, man, who have these extensive catalogs. And I want to cover the bulk. You got a lot of projects, and we ain't gonna go through every project. I'm not going. Don't even worry about that. But I definitely, yeah, because you got a lot of music, man. But outside looking in, I continuously notice, man, the transformation, even during that project, man. To the next project that came after that, and to me. And again, correct me if I'm wrong. But to me, the Estee Nack that we see now, it started with Al Divino, man, on that Triple Black Diamonds project. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm gonna let you continue this, man, and I'll tell you how. I'll give you my little, excerpt or whatever, man. But I personally feel, man, that's what it really like. What we see now, it started with that Triple Black Diamonds project, man, with Al Divino.
You damn right.
Yeah, there we go. Bridging the generation, man. We know what the fuck we talk about, man.
Yeah, nah, you right, exactly. You hit the nail on the head. That was supposed to be my project, fam.
Talk about linking with Al Divino, because again, man, I'm not gonna lie, I never heard of Al Divino until then, man. I didn't know about his work, man, or anything, man. Like, that project introduced me to him as an artist, and I believe that whole project, man. So, how did you guys link up, man? I want to know about this music, man. I want to know about this shit, brother.
Al Divino was working with my man's Justice Born when he was like 16, 17. You know what I mean? And I saw a video of him rapping, and I was like, yo, he was hitting them with the you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? The force. Rapping with the force. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that can rap like that knows what the force is. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you got that shit, man. I want to talk about that, but go ahead, finish.
You know what I mean? So like, he was rapping with the force, and I was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was young. This is a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? So like, not to say he was rapping the way he raps now. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not the case. That's not the case.
Right.
But the mechanisms that we use. You know what I'm saying? To like get our shit off musically as well as lyrically.
Talk about it, man. Come on, let's go.
He I don't know, man. Like, he was just around. You know what I'm saying? He was just a young kid just rapping. He was around. I ended up, my man Michelangelo been around for a long time too. I don't know if you know Michelangelo, the producer.
Yeah, shout out to Michelangelo. He's dope as
shit. Michelangelo been around for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And I'll let him tell you the story. You know what I mean? Michelangelo. I'm gonna get him on the platform. He been putting shit together for a long time and working, you know what I'm saying? Like, just under the crust. You know what I mean? Just emanating from under the crust, you know what I mean? Making fly shit. So one time I went to his spot. It was Divino. You know what I mean? This time, I know I'm Estee Nack. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So I pull up.
Go ahead.
I pull up to go fuck with Michelangelo.
Okay.
He's there. I think he had, somehow, like, I think Code 9 has something, or for some reason he had to come to my car afterwards.
Okay.
All right. And I'm over here, riding a Mercedes Benz, nigga. I'm out here chilling, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just felt, the idea and the energy was in me to tell him, yo, listen, man, no matter what nobody ever tell you, my man, don't let nobody ever tell you that you're not great. He tell me the story all the time. That's why I could tell it with like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? I'm pretty much coming at it like how he give it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He like, yo, apparently I did this right here. You know what I'm saying? I did you know what I mean? The eyes open, like, yo, don't let nobody tell you. You know what I mean? Like, you great, son. You know what I'm saying? I told him that.
That's profound, man. He's younger than us, man.
And that was a while, that was years before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then periodically he would come up to the mini mansion and make like 100 beats on my computer in like 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
He made like 100 beats in like 5 minutes and then like just be out. You know what I'm saying? Real quick.
So Nack. So would you say, man, like he played like a pivotal role, man, in your style, man, as far as sonically, man, and musically, man? Because
of course,
man, I'm gonna say,
because it's been like, when we get together, it's like, you know what I'm saying, it's like Shaq and Kobe. It's like hopscotch. Fuck Shaq and Kobe. It's like hopscotch. It's like that game that they be doing that they was wondering if it's a game. The nigga sweeping on the ice. The nigga sweeping on the ice. What's that shit called? You know what I'm saying? My memory don't serve me right. It's just, you know what I mean? Like, during that process, you know what I'm saying? So like, and he's often ready to go to the court. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
it's always challenging. It's always challenging. You know what I mean? So it's always challenging. It's the energy bounce back. So it's a couple years of like easy frequent work. It's like it's no problem. We just get up. Oh shit, a beat. Oh shit, I'm gonna record. Blah. We record the shit. Blah. We put it out. Get money.
Now I had to ask that, man, because from 2017, these past 3 years, man, you guys released a lot of dope projects, man. You got the Destiny Project, the Vita Project, the Abracadabra. That's one of my favorites, man. And I want to know, man, like during the time that you releasing these projects, man, what was the mindset of you as an artist, man, as far as like not compromising your sound? Because music changes every 3 years or whatever, man. But as the music is changing, man, you and Divino, man, were just steady dropping classics, man. Now I don't know if you consider these joints classic, but in my world, these joints are classics, man. So how was it, man, like not compromising your sound during this time when music is changing, man?
Shit, it was just crazy, like the vibes, man. Like I'm saying, like like I was saying before, Divino, Triple Black Diamond was supposed to be just my shit. Like he was like, yo, I want to do a project, produce, I want to, after a period of him, coming through and making 100 beats in 15 minutes.
Okay.
The motherfucker, he was like, yo, let's do a project. You know what I mean? This was like short time after I like did the mini, had set the mini man shit up, ready to record. So boom, we started locking into the mini mansion, and he was just jumping on everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I was fucking with it. Like it was, that's when the bouncing. That's what I'm talking about. The bouncing of the energy, and it's like it was just easy. You know what I mean? It was like no artistic emotions. Like we're just in here, like
because your flow, man. Your flow. I'm not even gonna lie, man. I mean, you do know there's a difference, man, from when you dropped that first the Book of Nack, man, up until what you doing now, man. Like that energy, man, that bounce that you have, man. Like I love that, man. It seemed like it came with that, man. And I really feel, correct me if I'm wrong, man. I really feel like you honed in your sound, man, during that time period, working with Al Divino, man.
Yeah, Al Divino taught me how to rap. I say that shit all the time. So we telling you that all the time.
Okay, here we go.
Al Divino taught me how to rap.
Hey, y'all here, man. We got an exclusive, man. We got an exclusive on the Bridging the Generation podcast, man. That's an exclusive. I didn't want to say it, man. I didn't want to say it. I wanted you to really put that out there, man. But
Son, that nigga told me on the project. That nigga told me through an email. He's like, yo. He's like, hey, yo, God, rap to his beat, but just splash. He said, just splash. I can screenshot the email. Just splash. Just splash. No topics and nothing. Like, just splash on it. That was it. That was it.
That was it.
That was it. From then on, it got dangerous. From then on, it got dangerous. Like, shit started. We started going from motherfucking night, we started going from Miles Davis to John Coltrane.
Woo! I like how you put that. I like how you put that, man.
You know?
I like how you put that, man. So shout out to Al Divino, man. I had to mention him, man. When I feel like, man, when you telling the story of Estee Nack, man, you definitely gotta mention you gotta mention Al Divino, man.
Yeah, that's a little bro for sure, man.
You got to, man. So you also linked up with Paramount, man. You did the Hispaniola support project, man. How was it linking back up with him? You did like 3 joints, man. Like, what was that like?
Yeah, it was splash season. It was splash season. You know what I mean? Like, we just let's get together and splash, and that's what came out.
Okay. Nah, man. So when y'all making all this, when you guys are releasing all these all this music, man. So basically, what you're telling me, it's not like a calculated effort. It's not really a calculated effort, is what you're telling me.
It is, but it isn't, I guess. Like, sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. Like, but it's not a big deal.
Okay.
What it is not is a big deal. You know what I mean? We need, like, come on, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? We just out here having a good time.
I feel you, man.
You know what I mean? I stressed out for a lot of time. Like, I'm good.
No doubt.
We out here splashing, having fun.
So look, I remember when you dropped the Papitas project with Giallo Point, man, and you got this joint on there. I don't know if you remember this, because again,
Papitas.
The Papitas project, man, with Giallo.
Potato chips.
Huh?
That's potato chips.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Potatoes. Shout out Giallo Point, man. But you had this joint, the Tokyo retail with my man Daniel. I just interviewed him. Interviewed him last week. And he told me, listen to this. He said when you guys was in Philadelphia, I don't know if you remember this. You guys, it was you and Al Divino, man. You guys was turned up, partying, man, having a good time, man. And they taking this whole thing serious. Not saying that you wasn't. And he told me, man, he said you went out there on stage, man, with no fucking mic, man. Told the crowd, man, you don't need no mic or nothing like that. And spaz, man. And he told me, he said that was like the only time in his career, man. And if you want to ask him, man, it's on an interview, so it's gonna be out there, man. But he told me this. He said this is the only time in his career, man, that he's ever been intimidated to go behind someone as far as an opening act, man. He said he damn near lost his lines, brother. I'm gonna just keep it funky.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yo, peace to Daniel, son. That's wild. Yeah, he never told me that.
Yeah, man. So that's another exclusive, man. That's another exclusive, man. But
that's the bro. That's crazy, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
He said he never seen nothing like that, man. So I'm humble by
that. Word up, I'm humble by that.
This is what he said.
Daniel's son is dope, man. You know what I'm saying? Daniel's son got a fly style, man. So
I love it.
You know what I mean? Shit.
Nah. No, the reason why I bring that up, man, because I never seen you perform live, man. I listen to the music, man. I get the vibe, and I watch the videos, man. But how important do you feel it is? You feel it is as far as like live performing, man, or how important do you feel that is as far as live performance?
I mean, I guess it's it's entertainment. You know what I'm saying? It's like, or just like talking your piece. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I could talk my piece like this. Yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, son. Like, listen, man.
Yeah. So where did that come from, man? Because I don't remember the ad libs. My boy Mike. Shout out to my boy Mike, my man Mac man on Instagram, man. He told me he told me to ask you about them ad libs, man. Where did it? Because I don't remember that during Tragic Allies. Do you feel like being in a part of a group, man, you wasn't like able to fully display who you are as an artist, man? Because I noticed, man, like when you went on, now that you out on here on your own, man, I'm seeing different sides of you, man. So where did all that, the ad libs and all that, this shit come from, man? What
I just like do that. I do that. I just, like I've always like kind of done that joint, you know what I'm saying? But like, that, niggas be on the, editing and shit. I take care of all the editing on my side. So I open up different portals, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing a lot of in-depth recording.
Got you. No doubt.
So you open up your own portals. You know what I'm saying? You just plug it in, boom, going. It's on your time.
Oh, so you kind of like drop the ad libs in wherever you know.
Well, no, I just record my ad libs. You know what I'm saying? As far as doing my whatever I want to do, but it's just different now. It's different now what I do and what I realized what the fuck I was doing.
Got you.
And you apply the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? You do the knowledge to the wisdom, you get to understand it. Now you can float around in that pocket.
There you go. Okay. I asked the perfect question, man. I like how you put that shit, man.
But I've always done like crazy ass ad libs. They just, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes like, it was a little more serious type of vibes before. You know what I'm saying?
Very serious.
Not so serious. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it came to a point where it's like, yo, like, nah, man, like I'm chilling, bro. Like rap didn't do anything, you know what I'm saying, for me all these years. You know what I'm saying? So like, fuck rap. I mean, like, fuck rap, nigga. I'm just gonna jam out with my, you know what I'm saying, with niggas that like a nigga that plays the bass. Like this nigga just he just going. This nigga even spend money to go play bass with niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no doubt.
Nigga, I fucking go in. I make music. Nigga, I got the SP. I bang it.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man. Like I said, man. When I look at your style, man, and I see the way you float around on these tracks, man, and it's a beautiful thing, man. I know you very humble, man, and again, I appreciate you being on this platform, man. But it's something, someone like myself who's very just keen to, that's very keen to, artists like yourself putting these bodies of work together, man. So, I wanna talk about, the independent grind, man. How has that been for Estee Nack, man? Because, brother, you've been putting a lot of work, man. Like, how has it been for you, man?
It works.
Yeah, man. Say it again.
Still rapping. I'm still showing up from Bolivia. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I mean, you don't never get tired though, because man, I'm looking at it like, again, man, I don't want to say your age, but I know me and you run the same age. And I look at a lot of most artists, man, like from when we were younger. And guys would, Jay-Z used to drop like a project every year. You had Redman drop a project like once every 2 years, man. But do you still feel the need to drop so much music, man? Or is this just something that's just spontaneous, just a feeling?
Yeah, it's just a feeling. I need to drop shit because like I don't need it clogging up my motherfucking hard drive and shit. You know what I'm saying?
So you wouldn't?
Let's push it out. Let's push it out. Let's put this shit out.
Would you say it's kind of like therapeutic?
Yeah, it's very therapeutic. Okay. Art is therapeutic, son. Like I splash on shit. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. So basically, man, to keep it 100, man, making music, man, for you is like second nature, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's ADHD. It would be classified as ADHD. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So when you go in, man, you just go in. That's just what it is.
We out here.
Nah, the facts, man. So let's talk about this. This is a part of the interview You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of artists don't like to talk about, but but look, it's the Bridging the Generation podcast, man, and we keep it funky, man, and it's unfiltered. But just there's a lot of politics in the industry, man, and I look at the way you move, man, and it's just I don't see everything, but I see enough, man, to know that you stand out, man, in any realm that you in. So with that being said, man, what is some of the politics of the game, man, that you can do without?
Politics of the game that I could do without.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I don't even know. I'm not even looking at things like that, Lord. You know what I'm saying? The politics could come my way. I'm not dealing with politics. You know what I'm saying? I'm dealing with what's real.
Nah, okay.
I'm dealing with value. I'm dealing with worth. I'm dealing with impact. You know what I'm saying? So, that's all I'm really focused on. I deal with mathematics on a daily basis.
No doubt.
This is a culture, a way of life. You know what I mean? So it's what dictates the way we live it. You know what I mean? So there's been a concrete decision made to like what it is that I'm doing with my life here, because this stuff is a representation of you know what I mean, of just what I'm just I was just walking down the street, boom, splash, it just came out. You know what I'm saying? It didn't come out from anybody else. It came out from me. So it came out from Aldovino. It came out from Purpose. It came out from Code 9. It came, you know what I'm saying? It came out from who it came out from.
No doubt. So basically, man, what you telling me, man, like, your faith, man, what you believe in, man, is what keeps you grounded throughout all this shit that's around you, man, as far as like the politics. We know it exists. We know it exists, man. But
I know what I'm worth, man. Like, I know what I'm worth. And when somebody don't know they worth, my knowledge of my worth pretty much just leaves it right there. You know what I mean? Like, what you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling. You know what I mean? Like, I can't deal with people's negativity, man.
Nah, I like that.
You know what I mean? So it's like if I deal with knowledge first, which means to respect. So if it's love and respect, at the end of the day, I ain't got to deal with no confusion with anybody trying to involve me in their politics. You know what I'm saying? Because all I'm doing here is getting money. So it's like, there's a lot of people that's getting that, I like the good politics of the game. Motherfuckers that know how to make money and build and establish relationships and do things to continue to be able to make a market and something that's gonna show and prove the impact of the culture.
No doubt.
This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? So, now when people want to, latch themselves to that, then they're gonna disqualify themselves. So I really don't got to deal with none of that.
No doubt. So you basically you appraise your worth, man. You know, like you said, how much you worth, man, as far as like what you bring to the table.
So when it comes to anything else, man, like listen, man, I just know what I'm doing here, and that has nothing to do with nobody else unless we want to, convince me that otherwise is more intelligent. You know what I'm saying?
No, but you gotta see, Nack, you gotta look at it from now. I hear everything that you're saying, and what you're saying makes 110%. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But outside looking in, and I don't want to say a casual music fan, because I think it takes a special type of person, man, to get what you do. Would you agree with that?
Indeed.
So with that being said, I personally feel, it's the how can I put it? I guess it's the fan in me, man, of what you do, man. Sometimes I look around and I see artists like yourself, and I'm like, man, I wish more people like, and I hate talking like this because I get it. My niggas, they get it. You get it. Your niggas get it. But I feel like, man, more people need to understand this movement of what you got going on, man, and what the people around you got going on. So I say that to say this, that that doesn't affect you at all. Do you ever think about that? Like, like, damn, man, I'm putting out this work, I'm doing this, and like the reception.
It's been a long time. It's been a long time. That's like, That all
I mean,
died.
you get what I'm coming from. Like
That all
I'm not
died.
trying to make it
That
seem,
all died.
I don't want to make it seem like, and
That all died.
I hate talking like this because again, man, in my world, you A1, and to the niggas that I'm around, you are A1 artist. But I'm gonna keep it funky, man. Like, man, yo, more niggas need to be hip to what you got going on to this movement, man, and what you got going on, brother. That's my opinion. This is my opinion.
Everything in due time, Lord.
Okay. Well, look, man. So I like how you, I like the way that you how you put that, man. As far as that self appraisal, man, and that knowledge of self, man, that you bring to the table. I want to talk about your videos, man. So now I remember back in the day, man. When you were with Tragic Allies, and it was a different, how can I say, aesthetic. And now, man, like I was just talking about, like the Don't Slip video. That was the name of the video with with Al Davino doing the robot and shit, man. And it looked like you just having fun, man. So who do a lot of your videos?
D Gomez. That's my man. D Gomez. Okay. Yeah. That's who we fuck with all the time. He's the man. He gets it done. You know what I'm saying? It's always fun.
I love that shit, man. I love that. How can I put this, man? I love the hood excellence, man, that you guys, man, bring to the table. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that hood elegance, man, excellence, elegance, man, that you guys bring. And I feel like, with the music, man, and the visuals, man, like how important do you think it is? Because we were just setting up and shit, man. How important you think like the aesthetics is as far as like, music nowadays?
I feel as though that, the aesthetic, is how somebody feel. You know what I'm saying? So if we can share a visual, right, that's a vibe.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? It's always going to resonate with somebody. I feel everything resonate with somebody. You know what I'm saying? So like the visual aesthetic is everything, man. More so than the lyrics now and all that shit.
Damn that.
More so than because some people, some look at Gucci Mane. You know what I'm saying? Gucci been a vibe for a long time. I felt Gucci, like, you know what I'm saying? It took me a second to get into. You know what I'm saying? Once I got into Gucci, I was like, yo, you know what I mean? Because you get the aesthetic. Right. You know what I'm saying? And the aesthetic is basically, it's like you don't even got the, you need to know how to get what the fuck, you know what I mean?
No doubt.
You might need to, like, you might not like something. There's a lot of artists I ain't like them. Man, I'm like, yo, hold on, this is inspiring. This is some crazy.
Nah, I feel you, man. I remember, like, when I first heard Gucci, man, I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't. It took me a while to get into him, also, man. But I'm a huge Gucci Mane fan now.
Gucci a legend, man. Yo, he's having a good time, man.
Hey, don't tell nobody.
Chilling, you know what I'm saying? Chilling on West, get money, son.
Especially in Atlanta, man.
That's beautiful, man.
Especially in the South, man. He's the god down there, man.
He's great. He's great. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, no doubt. So look, man. Now I want to fast forward to what you got going on now, and a lot of people, man, is really getting turned on to what you going through, Westside Gunn. So if you can tell me, how did you guys start collaborating, man? My homeboy, let me say this before I ask this question. My homeboy said, man, on that the banana yacht joint on Hitler 7, he said that was my homeboy again, Mike. He said that was the verse of the year in 2019. No cap.
Okay, yo, shout out Mike.
Shout out Mike, man. He said that was the verse of the year in 20. And when I thought about that, because I listen to a lot of music and I'm a huge fan of you, so I'm not gonna just go ahead and jump out the window. But I'm not gonna lie, man. It was really hard for me to refute that shit, man. So with all that being said, man, how was it linking up with Westside Gunn, man?
Dope, man. I mean, it was quick and easy. You know what I'm saying? You know this is the you know what I'm saying. This is basically what I be you know what I'm telling you. We're just like
Right,
yo, we're just splashing, man. Like
right.
there's no politics and like this. You know, I'm just
So
splashing on wax, man. You know
I
what I mean?
feel you. You know what? See, I got all these questions, man. But the way you move, man, you know what? I should not be surprised, man, the way that you answer these questions, man. Because again, man, your music is like a groove, man. It's a what do they call it, man? It's like that je ne sais quoi, man. Like it's you have this
Yeah, Westside's the god though. Westside, he's a he's you know what I'm saying. That brother's a
yeah.
man. You know what I'm saying. He's a good
Now he
brother too.
fucks with you. He
Great
fucks.
for
He
the
fucks with you, man.
yeah,
He fucks with,
yeah.
he
He's a
got you
force.
on that Frank
He's
Murphy.
a force for the culture, man. You know
Yeah, he got that Frank Murphy. No disrespect to nobody on that track. I love Dizza and Flea and all them niggas, but I ain't gonna lie, you got the best verse on there too. I like no disrespect to nobody. But you
yeah,
spaz.
the track is a force, man. The track is a
It's a
force.
force, and
It's controversial. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a force, man. You know, it's like a kind of like the cipher, like the
yeah,
later '90s. You know what I'm saying? Like up
yeah,
to date.
man. I love how you come on that shit, man. With the ad libs, it's like, man, I can already tell, man. When I hear them ad libs, man, I know you about to go off, man. Already, like, man, you a humble dude, man. Like I'm noticing, like listening to your music, man. I'm gonna be honest, man. You want me to keep it 100?
Keep you keep how you want to keep it. Son, I'm here. I'm here. But if but keep it 100 if it's better for the content. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. So look, I'm gonna keep it 100, man. This interview right here, man, I don't really get, and I've done a lot of interviews, man, with a lot of dope artists, man. But this one right here, man, I'm not gonna lie, man. I was a little, I don't want to say intimidated, man, but I was, and I don't get intimidated by nobody because I got the same knowledge of self and everything. But this one right here, man, because I think so highly of you as an artist. So I want to make sure, man, like, when I got a chance to meet you, man, like, and chop it up with you, man. But just looking at the visuals and listening to the music, man, it's interesting, man, to see how humble you are because looking at the music, man, it's really out there, bro. Do you know that you're a very polarizing figure? You know that, right?
Yeah, indeed.
Nah, so I say that to say this, man, like, and you pretty much answer that, man, as far as like I was going to ask you, where does that come from? Where does this humility come from, man? But talking with you earlier, man, you kind of like broke that shit down to me, man. So I appreciate you just being who you are, man, and just continue to drop this this great music, man. Bro, words can't explain, man.
Peace, Lord. Peace, Lord.
That's facts. That's facts. Like I said, man, and as brothers, man, a lot of times, man, we don't like to, we in this age, man, we in this era where, niggas say if you like somebody a certain amount and you dick riding and shit like that, man. But I don't come from that era, man. I'm 39 years old, man. So I'm gonna let a man know that I appreciate his art, man, and what someone like yourself means to the culture, brother.
Yes, sir. Word. Yeah, that's peace, bro. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. Nobody should ever be like in their feelings, man, when dealing with this music shit, bro. This shit's fun, man. Like this shit's like some you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bros be in their feelings with it sometimes, man. So, if we all just out here just fucking with music and making money, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
No, that's fact, man.
You should always be able to speak your real shit, man. Give people they flowers now. Cause then the motherfuckers be changing their Facebook profile pictures and doing the most afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Smug ass face. Smug ass face. You know what I mean? Knowing goddamn well. They're like, yo, this nigga's nice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, the nigga's right there, bro. Get that nigga some flowers, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, like what you
you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't even like across the block. He nigga standing right in front of you. Like, yo, son, yo.
Exactly.
Yo, my man, respect. Like, that's all. You know what I mean? Like, yo, love. You know what I mean? Fuck with you.
It costs you nothing. It costs you nothing to do that, man. You know.
It's just like, you know, I feel as a man, it's like I have to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Unless, like, you know, now with you know, we're not talking like standing on corners and, you know, doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is you know, this guy's out here getting money off of music, man. Like, whatever.
Right. Now because I bring shit like that up, man, because, you know, and me along with, you know, you got a cult following, man. I'm sure you know that, but you know, a lot of times, man, I feel like, you know, we forget, man, that you guys are, you know, you guys are not just artists. You know, you guys are men. You guys are human beings, man. And, you know, sometimes, you know, people forget about that, man. They look at they have these tiers of where they place artists. This guy is higher than this guy. He has more followers than this guy. And it just, you know, chopping it up with you, man, tonight, man, and realize, you know, I'm realizing, like, and I'm learning shit, man, just chopping up, which I'm gonna keep it, again, man, I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, that shit don't mean nothing at the end of the day. You know, it's all about who you are as a man. You know what I'm saying? This shit that you know, this shit that you is reminding me, you know. And I feel like, you know, a lot of us, man, we gotta you know, we have to remind ourselves, man, that nobody is greater than the other, you know, nobody is greater than whoever, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's tough within.
Indeed. Yes, sir. Yeah, you come together, you go, listen, man, when we come together, our minds become one. You know, so if you learn something, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, if you learn something, then, you know, you got the best part.
No doubt, man. I like that, man. You know what? Also, I'm listening. I was just listening to, you know, that Mortal Kombat project, man, with Al Divino. And when I think of your style, man, I'm like, man, how is he going to sound on, you know, how, when I hear this certain beat, man, how you going to, you know, get your shit off on this joint, on this particular production or whatever. And it's this one, I have to ask you about this particular song, and please give me your insight on this shit. It's this song, the Peanuts and Cracker Jacks on that Mortal Kombat. I don't know if anybody's ever asked you, man, like, that beat is like, how the fuck did you get in your bag on that? Like, how did you, like what was the feeling, young, like on that, man? Because that was a crazy beat, brother. Just doing what you know, knowing what you do. Like, whose idea? Like talk to me about that, man.
Listen, man. Listen, Divino, you know, just laid it. You know what I mean? I played it. You know
I hated that song, man. I'm not even gonna lie. I hated that fucking song when I first heard it. And now I can't stop playing that shit, man, because of what you bring to the table. And it goes to show you, man, that, you know, when you have an artist like yourself, man, you can put them on anything and they can make that shit go.
Yo, that's the purpose, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, motherfuckers be like, stay dangerous. You know what I'm saying? This is where we been at in the mini mansion, man. Like, danger.
Nah, that one is crazy. You know what I mean? I'm sorry.
Listen, man. Listen, man. You get in a strange place at like 3, 4 in the morning sometimes, man. We used to being up late. You know what I'm saying? We used to being up late and, you know, going to sleep at, you know, 6 or 7 in the morning, you know, for over, you know, 15 years, 20 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just always, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Shit start flowing differently, man. You know what I mean? So, you know, we splash, you know, at least for me, you know what I'm saying? It's a splash in a different direction, man. Like, and you know, when shit splash, it just goes. You know what I mean? I like just go spread out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and it gonna get drawn back up into the atmosphere and splash back down.
Nah, man, I can dig it, man. I can dig that.
No, and then for our contribution, we say, listen, man, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's do some business. But it's like, no, if not, we're not gonna do it then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If it's you know.
Nah, that makes sense, man. Because I'm not gonna lie, man. You can't put any artist.
That's only politics, man. It's not even a thing, man.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's like, but I gotta say this, man, because
that's the art too. That's the art of business.
That's true.
And that is the most powerful American art. So, you know, we just, you know, we splashing as well. You know, life is a splash, man.
Man, you're an artist, man. Like when now I think when I look at you, man, and what you know embody, man, like you are like an artist, like a Rembrandt, or like, you know, do you consider yourself like one of those guys, man? You know what I'm saying, like an artist in a true in its true sense and form.
Yeah, I can do anything I want to dope if I focus on it. This is where I'm at.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? I also got the knowledge now to explain the science of how that came together.
Nah, hey,
you know
I can't refute that, man. I can't refute what you said, man. I'm just going by, you know, like I said, man. I
said earlier, why is the question best asked by the 85? I'm not doing that no more, because God is not God is real, man. So, you know.
Yeah.
You know,
we ain't got to get too deep, man. We don't have to get too deep, man. I get all that, man. You know, but I have to, you know, again, man, I just got to let you know that I see what you're doing, man. And, you know, a lot of others are saying what you're doing, man. And we appreciate that shit, man. Real loud.
I appreciate you, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is a culture, man. A culture is, you know, multiple things that, you know, way of life. You know what I mean? When they come together, you know what I mean? Like culture, you know, germs and shit like that. So we come together, you know, we doing this together.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? That's what people ain't really, you know.
Right.
We doing all this shit together. You know
I'm humble, man. I'm humble. I'm humble about it. That's
why brothers like Westside Gunn are great. You know what I'm saying? Because this is not, you know what I'm saying? We understand that. We can do what we got to do, man. So you apply that to your platform too, son of man.
Nah, no doubt, man. You guys inspire me, and you know, one thing about you guys, man, that that I noticed, man, is that, and I'm not gonna say that I noticed, man. I'm just gonna say this is what it is. You know, your music is like the background, is the soundtrack, so to speak, of a lot of our lives, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, from Tragic Allies area, man, like that represented me at that time in my life, man, as 28, 29 years old. And, you know, now I'm approaching 40, man. Like, you know, like, do you know that, like, is these some of the things that you guys think about when you create these masterpieces, man? Like, just knowing that, man, that you're making music as the soundtrack to people's lives, man. You know,
I guess, like, you know, I'm kind of making music the way I would. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I would do to that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. This is how I would flip this. This is how I flip that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I guess it's kind of like my soundtrack. You know what I'm saying?
No. And the reason why I say
you know
that,
what I mean? Like, I can't, you know, people, that's why, like, you know, that's like the only, like, the idea that, like, I go into making it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you know, I've been told that before. I've been told that before. You know what I'm saying? And that's wild. You know what I'm saying? And that's ill. You know what I'm saying? That's some ill shit that, you know, somebody, you know, while they doing what they doing, you know, whether it's whatever or whatever,
exactly.
You know, they can play my shit and, you know, they just cruising, you know what I'm saying? Or do what it is, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, you know, it's like, again, you know, you just brought up like how, you know, how we all connected, man, even though that is your soundtrack. But I feel like in this journey of life, man, and this, you know, we're all connected, even though your life is not my life, but through your music, man, there's it connects all of us. You feel me?
Indeed. Nah, I dig that.
So I ain't walking.
That's why it's like I'm crazy, because I can't see your perception of how,
exactly,
you know what I'm saying, of how you feel my music. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, sometimes, you know, like, you know, I just listen to the music, you know what I'm saying, and I see how my man's like, you know what I'm saying, like, yo, so, you know what I'm saying, how you feel this, you know, this beat right here.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But I try not to really get, think about stuff like that too much. To not to loop and tamper with my own thought process. You know what I mean?
No, that's interesting. That's interesting, man.
Yeah, because people have told me that before.
Nah, and I like again, man. Like again, we both come from two different worlds or whatever. Two different environments. I don't want to say different worlds, but two different environments. You know what I'm saying? But that music, man, through music, that feeling, man, is that kinetic, that energy, man, that connects us.
It's universal. That's universal, man. Exactly. It could be somebody from Sri Lanka that's doing some Zen shit, and you open up a yoga shop in Washington D.C., Lord. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just, man. You know what I mean? This is how we tap in. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? We just plug into the matrix. This shit is a big switchboard, man. What you go?
Nah,
this is where I'm plugged in. This is where I'm plugged in. You know what I'm saying? So like,
that's the beauty, man. That's the beauty of this shit, man.
I got my sounds. You know what I'm saying? That that influence me. You gonna have your. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's crazy. It was humbling. You know what I mean? When you know what I'm saying? Niggas is popping. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's I love that.
That's dope, man. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, man.
It's a good feeling, man. You know what I mean? I'm just here to add on.
Please, man, keep doing what you're doing, man. We love this shit, man. I'm speaking for the people, man, because we fuck with you, man. Like you definitely are a staple. I want you to know this, man. Like you definitely are a staple in this culture, man. And long after you gone and I'm gone, man, I feel like, man, your music is gonna live on, brother. I know you like, man, this nigga powering this shit on.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Let me back up a little bit, man.
I just be going in, man. Like, you know what I mean? Man. Like, we go. I'm just adding on, son. I'm playing my part. I'm and I'm plugging in with the minds. I'm putting myself into the minds of the people that are chosen to receive it, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's why I get the politics, man. Man, there's only 5%, you know what I'm saying, out of 100, man. There's only 150,000 chosen, man. You know what I'm saying? Jesus said, you know what I'm saying, my sheep know, you know what I'm saying? They know who I am.
We know who his flock is. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So look, I wanna give a shout out, man, and if you don't mind, man, the brother, man, that connected me with you, man, and I'm talking about this brother, out of Germany, man. I call him as a brother. I never met this guy, man, but he's like a brother to me, man, because the relationship that I through dialogue and just our conversation, it goes to show you, man, that music, it can connect no matter where you at, man. It connects, everyone, you know what I'm saying? And this guy who I'm talking about, his name's Superior, man. He's the one, connecting me with you, man. And I want to give a special shout out to him. And can you just, tell me, how did you link up with this brother? Because he's all the way in Germany, man. And, but that project that you released last year, and I hate to compare projects, man. I'm going to be honest, man, but that is my favorite Nack project. I'm going to be honest, man. That's my favorite project. So if you don't mind, man, could you talk a little bit about that particular project, man, and your relationship with the brother Superior, man? Because I feel that's just like yourself, man. That's a good dude, man. How did you guys link?
Shit, he hollered at me. We got straight to motherfucking working. Banged out a couple joints out. You know what I'm saying? Made a little chord. After a while, I went into a different world. Came back into that world. You know what I mean? Okay. Started banging it out. Project done.
Boom.
World. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I knew the vibe that I wanted to go in. I knew the vibe that I wanted. I know where I wanted to go with the direction. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
As far as the sound, you know what I'm saying?
No doubt, man. I love.
He knew what he knew. He knew like.
I meant to bring that downstairs, man. But if given the opportunity, man, I would love to send that to you, man, and get that autograph, man, or possibly just buy it again, man, and just get it autographed, man, because I have that upstairs.
I got you with that, my man.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I want it, every artist that come on my platform, man, I try to get an autograph, man, copy of vinyl from every artist, man, because I gotta give back, man, to what you guys give to the culture, man, and that's nothing, man, for me paying, spending my little bit of coins, man, to give you guys, man, for what you guys mean.
Peace. That's what's up. That's appreciated, Lord.
No, it's nothing, bro. It's nothing, man. So look, like I said, man, we talk about all, this energy, man, and as far as the music, man. How do you, as far as like, like working with other artists, man, how does that, how do you navigate it as far as, in the world of hip hop, man, as far as like linking up with different artists, man? Because, man, you link up with some of the dopest artists, man, in my world, brother. We got like Mooch, Riggs, Smooth, man. You name it, man. You're right now, man. I would say that you like that go-to guy, man. You like that go-to, like on the underground. You remember back when Ludacris and Wayne were like at their apex. I feel like that's where you at right now, man, on the indie level, man. I really feel that way, man. So how does it, like, I know that's a long-winded question, man, but hey, how do you link up with a lot of these dudes, man? And how do they link with you?
I mean, like, sometimes I holler at them, sometimes they holler at me. You know what I mean? We move around. Sometimes people link us up, sometimes others link us up. This is a culture. This is like the coronavirus, man.
Oh man, please don't remind me about that, man. Shit.
It's out here. The new norm.
Yeah, man. Matter of fact, you just brought that. We talked about that early. So look, this is another thing, Nack, man. And I'm not trying to get too serious, brother. But we lost some some artists this year, man. King Von and Pop Smoke and guys like that, man. And I ain't gonna really hold you too long on this one right here. But how do you feel like like a lot of artists should be moving out here, man? Just knowing that it seemed like it's, I don't want to say now it's an open season, man, but we losing a lot of our legends, man. So what's your take on that, man? As far as
youth need knowledge. The youth need knowledge, man. Youth need knowledge yourself, son. And that don't mean, what I'm saying, joining, becoming a law 5% or becoming a Christian or becoming a Muslim.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or becoming this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Youth need knowledge, man. You know what I'm saying? We talking about culture. We talking about culture. We talking about way of life. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So this is, basically, man. So what you saying, man? Like this shit is bigger than hip hop, man. Like I feel like a lot of people, man, is really trying to blame hip hop for a lot of the shit that's going on, man. And I like
hip-hop
what you just said.
Hip hop is the splash. You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly. I feel like
you drop the milk, it's gonna splash, bro.
There you go. That's facts. Now, I say that, man, because I feel like, man, it's a culture, thing. It's a society, not a culture. It's a society thing that was what's going on. Like I feel like a lot of times, people look at this polarizing art form, man, that you guys partake in, man. I feel like it's easy to just blame you guys, man, instead of looking at who we are and what we are, the energy that we put out, man. So not trying to be preachy and shit, man, but hey,
that's the science. That's the science. That's it. A lot of everybody need knowledge yourself, man.
That's facts. I think it all starts with
and those with knowledge yourself just gotta teach. Those with knowledge yourself gotta teach. And I become savages in the pursuit of happiness. That's all.
No doubt, man. That's the good thing. What, man? That's the beauty about getting older, man. You like as I'm getting older, man. I feel like, man, it's like an obligation, man, like you just said, man, to teach the youth, man, not to, we don't have to hit them on the head and shit like that, man. But it's good to just share your experiences, man, with with the youth, man, because just like the OGs did with us, man,
Yeah, a lot of shit changed. A lot of shit changed from that other rap era. You know what I'm saying? They're going back to the knowledge. When you had one of the first questions you asked me.
Nah, that's
you know
facts.
what I'm saying? It's a different, So, with the young, you know what I'm saying? The young are gonna do what they're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So it's up to, it's up to the man with knowledge to teach. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Not just the man, the woman, and ultimately the child, because the child is gonna teach, regardless. First thing a child does, go look.
Nah, man, we don't look at it that way.
Show and tell.
Exactly. A lot of times we don't look at it that way, man. We don't look at it like, you can learn from everybody, man. You can learn from an animal, a child, anything, man. Anything that's, in your environment, man.
Yeah, a child is a memory card. You start loading up information on that memory card, eventually the action's gonna come. You think that child ain't watching and learning and doing the knowledge? If that shit is there doing the knowledge, eventually that knowledge gonna grow into action.
Exactly.
They start walking and talking and doing all sorts of other shit in your house. You know what I'm saying? It's just like them cockroaches. You know what I'm saying? They're just growing. An organism is growing in your goddamn house. Suddenly
you traumatizing me now, man. I grew up, man.
Suddenly there's a brick in your house. You know what I'm saying? Guns and shit. And you're like, damn, I came to America for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's facts. Nah, man. So look, so now, what's life like? Like between dropping these projects, man, because you're a busy man. How excuse me, but how's the game treating you, man? Like, how was life treating you, man? Because look, outside looking in, man, it look like, man, you living, brother. You know what I'm saying? So as far as like your mental space and all of that, man, how would you say that life is treating you, man, right now, man, as far as this game?
The game is great. I'm having a good time. Life is life, man. We live it day to day.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? But either way, I'm chilling. I'm having a good motherfucking time. Money's good, family's good. So, we're not really we don't really got no complaints, man.
That's beautiful, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That's beautiful. The reason why I like to ask artists that, man, because me being a fan of you guys' work, man, I like to see that you guys continue to make this great music, man. And I want like what you just said, man, is very important, because when I look at success, man, and everybody judges success differently, man, but I look at it like this, man. As long as you are doing something that you love, and as long as you are able to provide for your family doing what you love, man, you successful. That's it.
Yeah. I'm no. I don't.
I'm just successful. I've been successful off of what you just said, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I always, you know what I'm saying? God's always gonna build, son. So I always made it happen. So we just making it happen. We building and adding on. This is the science.
No doubt, man. So look, hey, brother, it's been an honor to have you on my platform, man. We love you, man, and we want to continue to see you just continue to make such great, polarizing and inspiring music, man. I gotta let you know that, man. Could you tell the people, man, what you got going on, man? You got any projects in the works? I know you got what's the latest project that you got out right now? You don't mind talking about it?
What the fuck was the latest one? The latest project that came out, as a matter of fact, is the Hidden Character and Stalkers project. That's the last project that's come out of the mini.
I'm gonna stop you for a second, man. Yo, whose idea was it, man, with this hidden character, man? Whose idea with this, man? Like, you know,
He's hit it, man. He's, that's, what I'm saying?
because y'all sending me on a goose chase with this, man. Like, I'm trying, like, this is driving me crazy right now, man. Like, I go on the site, man, and there's just like question marks and shit, man. So, when are we gonna find out the hidden character, man?
The hidden character is just hidden, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's really nothing I can say about the hidden character aside from the fact that he's out here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And he just dropped a project with Stalker. I'm on it.
Yeah, man. That hidden character. That shit is I'm gonna tap a little bit more into that, man. But again, man, shout out to you, man. Shout out to that whole camp that you rock with, man. Shout out to Lynn Mass. Shout out to the people, man.
Yes,
hey,
sir.
if you don't mind, man, where can they find your music, man? Where can they follow you on social media? You know what I'm saying?
Estee Nack. It's just Estee Nack everywhere.
Estee Nack everywhere.
Search Google, find the music as best as you can. It's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You probably got to get it. You probably got to get it. You know what I'm saying? From Bandcamp or one of these guys drop the vinyls. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, music out there, man, and that's the thing with music nowadays, man. This is, it's on different platforms, man. But like you said, man, do your Googles, man. Do your Googles.
You gotta get with the culture, man. Get out here. You know what I'm saying? I know the COVID make it a little different, like for like the interactions. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it swings shit even more into that like Matrix online experience.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because this is a physical culture. You know what I'm saying?
That's right, man. Now I can't wait till all this is over with, man. I gotta say this before I go, man. And I hope you guys come to DC, man. I would love to experience the Estee Nack experience, man. It's as far as this music shit, man. I can't wait.
The Estee Nack experience, yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Hey. Now I coined the term, man. Nah, man. But salute to you, man. I love what you're doing, man. We love you, man. Hey, before we go, man, can I get a special shout out to the Bridging the Generation podcast, man? Can I get a shout out, brother?
Yo, word is bond, son. Shout out to Bridging the Generation podcast, man. You know what I'm saying? Put shit together. You know what I mean? That's what it's about. With the knowledge, with the wisdom, and born to understand it. You know what I mean? That's how we bring about life.
There we go, man. Y'all heard it here first, man. Bridging the Generation podcast, man. Estee Nack, man. It's been a pleasure, man. I'm humbled, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you take care, brother, and continue to just do what you do, man, and be the man that you are and be the artist that you are, brother. We love you, man.
Yes, sir. You too, man. Yeah, I love y'all too, man. Word is bond.
No doubt, brother. You have a good night, man.
Yeah, peace.
All right, peace.